What does the Mayflower Compact teach us about our nation's founding? Is Thanksgiving a byproduct of Christian nationalism? Here's the point. On November 11, 1620, before setting foot on American soil, 41 men aboard the Mayflower signed what became the first governing document in American history, the Mayflower Compact. This wasn't just an important first document, it was revolutionary. It was unapologetically, explicitly, and foundationally Christian. Here's how it reads: "In the name of God, having undertaken for the glory of God and the advancement of the Christian faith and the honor of our king and country, a voyage to plant the first colony in the northern parts of Virginia." The Pilgrims explicitly stated their purpose was for the glory of God and the advancement of the Christian faith. This wasn't privatized religion kept separate from public governance. This was Christian purpose driving political and governmental organization. They then covenanted together in the presence of God and one another to form a civil body politic. The structure is clear. Christian purpose motivates Christian people to create Christian government. That's not controversial interpretation. That's what the document plainly says. And this wasn't some fringe group either. Throughout our 250-year history as a nation, textbooks time and time again have gone back to the Pilgrims and the historic precedent they set as a people in Plymouth Colony, more than 150 years before the Declaration of Independence. President Calvin Coolidge, speaking at the 300th anniversary celebration in 1920, called the Mayflower Compact the foundation of liberty based on law and order and the first real constitution of modern times. He recognized what modern revisionists try to hide. America's founding was Christian and unapologetically Christian. So how should we think about this? First, the idea of the Christian nation isn't new. The idea of the Christian nation is what defined America for hundreds of years. When modern critics claim Christian nationalism is dangerous or un-American, they're arguing against the very foundation of American governance. Their alarmism is not rooted in history or reality. The Mayflower Compact proves that our nation's first settlers intentionally, explicitly created a Christian civil government. Second, the Pilgrims understood what modern secularists deny. There is no neutrality in government. Every government swears an oath of allegiance to some God or to itself. The Pilgrims chose the true God. Modern secularists have chosen government as their God. Pilgrims and the majority of Americans throughout the centuries didn't separate their faith from civil government. The wall of separation was to keep the government out of church affairs or from establishing a state-preferred denomination. But no American previously ever had to check their worldview at the door. Christian convictions shaped the Pilgrims' laws, order, and their concept of justice. And it worked. Plymouth Colony survived, thrived, and became a model for future American settlements, even after their early bout with the failed system of socialism. Third, the compact demonstrates that Christian government can coexist with just and equal laws. Christian governance doesn't mean a Christian theocracy or religious tyranny. It means laws rooted in God's moral order, applied justly for the common good. The Pilgrims proved this was possible, and without Christianity, it would have been impossible. Fourth, we must reject the lie that America was founded on secular liberalism or Enlightenment rationalism. When secularists claim the Constitution established a secular nation, we can remind them that American self-governance began with the explicit Christian purpose at Plymouth Rock. The Constitution built on that foundation, and it didn't replace it. Furthermore, 9 of the 13 state constitutions in 1788 had a declaration of faith in God. Make no mistake, the debate over Christian nationalism is more about fear-mongering, alarmism, and demagoguery from those who want Christians out of public discourse. Christianity birthed the American experiment in self-government. This Thanksgiving, Christians and non-Christians alike can be grateful for America's Christian founding. To date, No other nation in world history has produced more freedom or prosperity, leading to human flourishing throughout the world than the United States of America. While we are by no means perfect, no one, and I mean no one, has done better. America's first citizens proved that Christians were capable of a form of government that exists to advance the Christian faith for the glory of God.